This is Thomas again, and I will now demonstrate you how you make a round image in iOS SWIFT2. So the first thing you have to do is that you have to define an image view, and remember that the width and height has to be the same. Then you go to the code. So you simply just put your image view wherever you want, and that's it. Then of course you have to make your link into your source code, as you know, outlets. Yeah, but we go to the source code now. In the source code, it's actually very simple. In the source code, now my machine has to think a little bit. It's a little bit slow machine. It's maybe have a little bit hangovers from yesterday. I don't know what my PC is doing during the night, so maybe it was on a party. Okay, the first thing you have to do is that, of course, you have to make an IB outlet to your image, as you have done millions of times. That's it. So you have a reference to your image. Then in the view did load, you simply just have to add those 5 lines of code, layer border width, mask to bounce, border color, corner radius, and clips to bounce. But now maybe the little bit more complicated thing, because I'm using images that I download from internet, and those images have to be downloaded in a separate thread, else your app will stop. Yeah, it will halt. So I will show you this. So this is the first thing you do. You make it round. And now you have to fill the image view with an image, yeah, a bitmap that you download from internet. And this code I have down here, and it's this code from here. So the first thing I do is that I define the URL. It's not an URL, it's a string, but it's HTTP, those 2 dots, / www dot whatever you have, / and then the image. Yeah. Then you have to call the escape address, and what escape address is doing, it's removing funny characters in your URL, so there's no illegal characters in your URL. You don't even have to understand what it's doing. It's doing a perfect job. Of course, these prints I have is just for debugging. Then I make a dispatch async, and that is the background thread to download the image. Yeah. And what I do now is that the clean URL, which I call escaped address, I turn into a NS URL, and then I make a request to this, and if it's there in cache, because I use cache a lot. I will show you later in another video how to define cache. If it's inside the cache, then it goes very fast, of course. It's not downloading it again. And then I just take the data, the raw data, and I put into my profile image. If it's not in cache, if you don't work with cache, you can simply just remove those lines here, and this if else and all these things. Yes. If it's not in cache, I simply put the data inside the profile image here. I will copy this code into the remark field so you can see it, but it's actually very simple. So I hope this will help you, and it makes beautiful round images. Yeah. So good luck.